What's the deal, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip. Where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on now? As you all already know, that tonight is the night for where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Tonight is the night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We will be over on Really BTV's platform, so make sure you guys tune in and catch us over there at 8:30 p.m. You know, it's gonna be myself, T, y'all really be and Sakina. Busy said that he may not be there because he has to work late today, so it may be a big possibility that he won't be there. But we're gonna make it do what it do, okay? You know, we always find a way to make it do what it do, okay? So that's pretty much the gist of that. Now, y'all know that we get started at the 5 minute mark. Y'all know this already. And we're gonna get it started. But right now I gotta talk to y'all a little bit before we get started. We got to have us a little bit of some conversation before we get into any other mess that we're here to get into. Okay. Now listen. Now, you know, I have y'all ever been in a situation where I think I had kind of vented about it last night on Instagram, but how you cool with somebody and then you find out that they're like snakish. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't. It's kind of crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So no. I'm just over it. Like I'm just gonna continue to stick with the people that I know. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, I don't like fake ass people. Y'all know that. Y'all know that already. Was that your living room yesterday? It was nice. No, I was just in another room. Let me see. But yeah, y'all, we got some things to get into now. Y'all do know that with every single live that we do, we got to get we try to get like 100 plus people with every live that we do, and we're already at the halfway mark already. So be on the lookout for that. Now, listen, I'm looking into some music content right now because I'm about to get that thing started. I'm like I said, we're at the fourth quarter of the year. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm dipping and diving into the music stuff. But starting in January, we're going full throttle, and I really mean that. After having this conversation with Jamie and Sakina like a couple of weeks ago, we were just talking and stuff, and how I want to diversify my platform and just do way more than just, reality TV and this gossip shit. I really want to get into things that I like to do. Like I like talking about music. I love having musical conversations. Have people to come up here and discuss music with me. Like just do like docu style videos about albums and stuff, like do shit like that. Like that's the type of stuff that I want to do too. And this is the 15th year of me being on YouTube. The October 27 is going to make 15 years of my YouTube channel. So it's time for me to really like switch it up just a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. Like I just want to get more into stuff that I like, because sometimes reality show reviews can sometimes show me not in the best light. And then, sometimes I be talking about shit in the videos and then people don't want to hear it. So, that's just where I'm at with it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into that. We're going to get more into the music stuff. I'm not going to abandon the people that's been here, because a lot of y'all have been here for, the reality reviews and things like that. Y'all have been here for all of that. So I'm not gonna throw it away, but I'm gonna get into some music stuff. Like it's about that time. I've been talking about it for way too long, and I really just need to go ahead and get into it, y'all. Okay. So with that being said, that's all we got right now. So we're at the 5 minute mark. So let's talk, y'all. We at 69 people. Let's get it to 100. And by the way, before we get into what we here to talk about, let me tell y'all, because I told y'all we got a goal for the end of the month, and that goal is where we at. Let me look at it real quick. Okay, so we're like 20 subscribers away from 58K, and I'm really trying to get there. So let's get us to 58K. We got 20 subscribers to go before we get to 58K. That's all we need to get there. And we got, by the end of the year, we're trying to get to 60K. So that's the goal right now. So let's get into that and all that. Thank you to the moderators that's also sharing the link to the Stylish TV platform, which is where the web series will be airing at. Make sure you guys share that throughout the video, okay? Now we head into the 6-minute mark, so let's get into it, okay? Now, since we were up in here talking about music, I want to start out by talking about this right here, okay? Now, y'all know that Versus is back, and I was wondering when Versus was coming back, and I'm very happy that they're back, and they're coming back with a bang, okay? Now, listen, I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, okay? I'm from the South, right? So No Limit and Cash Money was a staple for us in Mississippi, okay? You know, New Orleans was number 2 hours away, so of course we got a little bit of their music and we played a lot of their music, okay? And when I was growing up, when we was in middle school, you were either a No Limit soldier or a Cash Money soldier, okay? And I was more so a Cash Money soldier, okay? I love me some Juvenile. I love me some BG. I love me some Big Timers. Love me some Young Turk. Love me some Lil Wayne back then. Like Cash Money was where it was at back then. Now, that's not to take away from No Limit now. That's not to take away from them. That's not to take away from them because you can't take away from them. So it's not to take away from them. But baby, Cash Money was all over the place. So we're going to talk about, if we're going to talk about, what was it? So if we're going to talk about the music that both camps actually have, we're going to go and get into those, you know, those records that they had real quick. And I want y'all to know that when that versus battle come on, you do know that I'll be here reviewing it, right? You do know that. So if you don't know that, you going to know it today, okay? Now, let's get more into it right now. So let's talk about No Limit. You got Master P. You got Silk the Shocker. You got C Murder. You even had Snoop Dogg for a little while. You had Mercedes. You had Miss Peaches. You had Mia X. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. So if we want to start it off, we're going to start off with Master P. Now, Master P, he had Mr. Ice Cream Man. He had I Got the Hookup, which is my favorite Master P song. I Got the Hookup. What else did he have? He had Buckle Up. He had Make Them Say na 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 na. Okay. I forgot Mystical was on No Limit. He was definitely on No Limit because he had the Here I Go. He had all that. Yeah, so they had No Limit had hits, but most of their hits went to people like Master P, you know, Silk the Shocker, a little bit of Mystical and shit like that. Like that's where most of the hits went to. If you want to be honest, that's where most of them went to. Now, when you go over here to Cash Money, you had Juvenile with, you know, Back That Ass Up, huh? I Got That Fire. You understand? Set It Off, From a Mama. You know, a couple of things. Lil Wayne had The Block Is Hot. 400 Degrees. You know, what else is going on? No, he had 500 Degrees. I'm sorry, 500 Degrees. Young Turk didn't drop no album until 2001. So he didn't go solo to 2001, and he did not even get no big solo hits off that album either. BG had Bling Bling. Bling Bling. Every time you come around my city, bling bling. Okay. And then you had Big Timers. They had Get Your Roll On, Still Fly, you know. Oh yeah. You know, Stun Like My Daddy, all that. What else was going on over there? I forgot. Jesus, it was so many of them. Then they had the Hot Boys. We On Fire. They had Project Bitch. They had what else did they have? What else did they have? I Need a Hot Girl, because that was my favorite song. I used to love I Need a Hot Girl. That was my favorite record by them. Like they had a couple of big records back then. And you know, how could I forget about when it come down to No Limit? How can I forget about Mia X? Because Mia X had that song, "What You Gonna Do?" You know, that was my song too. I used to love me some Mia X. Now, Mia X was highly underrated. Okay, she was highly underrated, and you know, people don't ever really name her when they're talking about like female rappers of the past and today and things like that. Like they don't never really talk about, you know, they don't never really talk about that. So I feel like just let it happen. Just let it happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like get them their props. You know, although Mia X was not like the biggest female rapper, but you know, she could rap. People be forgetting about Mercedes. Um, you know, some of her songs have gone, like one of her songs have gone viral over the last couple of years. Like, you know, you ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell you wanna fuck. And you ain't gotta call me a boo. Just as bad as you wanna fuck, I wanna fuck too. You know, that was her song. And then she also had a song called It's Your Thing. Like, how it go? She was like, let me tell you about your baby daddy. Waking me up early in the morning when you're gone in. How you know he's creeping with me? How you think he know I get home from round 3? I suppose you want to sit and chat. Probably wondering where your man is at. So while you keep on sweating me, testing me, it's truly plain to see where he wants to be. Right here next to me, yeah. Huh. What? That was my song. Listen, I live for a good hood ass side chick anthem now. Don't get me wrong. I live for me a good hood, you know, side chick anthem. I love me a little bit of a side chick anthem now. That was my song. It's your thing. Do what you want to do, me and you. That was my song. I wonder if they're going to let her come up there on the stage with them. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. I promise you, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much just that. So I'm telling y'all, I like No Limit and I like Cash Money, but if I had to pick one, it's probably gonna be Cash Money. Because they was running shit for a minute. But that's all I gotta say about this versus battle. Shout out to the 100+ that's up in here. That's all I really gotta say about this upcoming versus battle, to be honest. But let the best group win. Either one is fine with me. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now let's talk about this turkey leg cut situation. Now, this turkey leg cut owner by the name of Nakia Holmes, she was arrested after hiding a man wanted for beating his ex-girlfriend with a tire iron. Suspect reportedly kidnapped two women for 6 hours before dropping her off at a hospital after she agreed not to press charges. Now let's go ahead and get into the news part of it, and then we'll be back for more. Let's get into it, y'all.
Today at 5, the turkey leg hunt is back on the news. One of the original owners is now facing felony charges for allegedly hindering the arrest of a felon. Her boyfriend, that is. Fox's Leslie Delaspore is live at Harris County Criminal Courthouse with what exactly happened here. Leslie.
That's right. Nakia Holmes is charged for allegedly letting her boyfriend stay with her while he was wanted for allegedly beating his ex. Court records say Holmes let Jonathan Saison stay at her home in Cyprus while there was a warrant out for his arrest. Investigators say he beat his ex with a tire iron and kidnapped her at her home earlier this month. According to court records, after officers saw Saison at Holmes' home in Cyprus, they questioned her during a traffic stop, and she denied knowing him and told them he was not at her home. Later, court records say during the traffic stop, a different set of officers who were at Holmes' home told her that Saison was seen jumping her fence, and then her story allegedly changed. Now, the district attorney's office tells us that Holmes' bond is currently set at $10,000. Back to you.
So, Leslie, what more do we know about why exactly Jonathan Saison was wanted in the first place?
Yeah, so court records claim that Saison went to his ex's home to pick up some shoes. And then when she let him in, he forced her into a vehicle, hitting her with the fist and tire iron repeatedly. Now, court records also say that she was held against her will for 6 hours. And court records also say that Saison dropped his ex off at the hospital after she told him that she would not press charges. Now, coming up tomorrow, both Saison and Holmes will make their appearance in court. Reporting live from the Harris County Criminal Courthouse, Leslie Delaspore, Fox 26 News.
Well,
Okay, so let's get more into the story, y'all. So the former turkey leg hut owner, Nakia Holmes, has been arrested for allegedly hiding a man wanted for aggravated kidnapping. Holmes was booked on charges for hindering the arrest of a suspect after her boyfriend, Jonathan Saison, was arrested for kidnapping his ex-girlfriend for 6 hours and beating her with a tire iron. They said that he contacted his ex-girlfriend, picked up some shoes from her home, and after she let him inside, he assaulted her and forced her into a vehicle where he reportedly continued to attack her for hours before dropping her off at a hospital after she agreed not to press charges. Then weeks after the event, Holmes was stopped during a routine traffic stop. She was asked if Sayazan was at her house, but she denied it and claimed that she didn't know him. After authorities informed her that he had been seen jumping the fence into her yard, she reportedly changed her story. After seemingly being caught, she changed her story, claiming that she did know him and had to pick up his mother. Per authorities, during a conversation with him, he informed her that he'd seen a cop pass by and told her to check it out. When she returned home, she said she didn't know if he had left or was hiding. Following a brief investigation, Holmes and Sayazan, whatever his name is, was arrested. This is insane and not the first time that Holmes has made headlines concerning the man. If you recall, she co-owned a popular restaurant, the Turkey Leg Hut, with her ex-husband, but after scandals involving infidelity and poor staff management and bad money management, it eventually closed. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of that. Now, listen, it don't really make, girl, you gonna risk your freedom for some low, no good, dirty, low down, gutter to the butt ass nigga? Like, that's what you gonna do? Like, that's what you doing? If anything, she deserves to go to jail. She definitely deserves to go to jail. I feel like at this point, for you to be, tampering with the case, not telling the authorities where this man is, then you hiding him, knowing exactly what he did to another person, and you gonna hide him, and then you thinking that this shit is okay that you hid him. That's not right. That's not right. Like, you already had scandals, you had infidelity stuff going on, like you had all kinds of shit going on, and you want to sit your ass up here and do this. That's not cool. And you deserve whatever you get, because you know that you're gonna sit your ass in jail now. I don't know if you're gonna get as much time as he is, because he the one who did the attacking, but you deserve some time for sitting up there hiding him out. And see, you motherfuckers, some of you women, not everybody, but some women like that, they will do whatever they can to keep a man under their fucking clutches. Like, to the point to where, you know what I'm saying? To the point to where it's like, you will ruin your own life, your own freedom for the sake of some man. It just don't make sense to me. It don't. And it'll probably never make sense to me, honestly. It'll probably never make sense to me, because I'm just looking like, why are you willing to do that? Because I promise you, he ain't gonna risk his freedom for your ass. I promise you. But from what the people say, this is an ongoing pattern with this lady. Like, that's what people are saying. People have been saying that since the story came out. Like, this is what she does. This is what she do. She's the one. She had a man like that once before. She'll do whatever she can for a man. Like, that is the shit that people have said already. Because I don't know much about her. This is some Houston shit, so I don't really know much about her at all. But in the streets of Potomac, that's what they were saying. You know what I mean? In the streets of Potomac, they were saying this is the type of shit that she always do. She love her man that's a felon and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't know, child, but I definitely don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me look at some of the comments. She played a major part in destroying the turkey hut business as well. She deserves to be in jail with her ex-husband and her boyfriend. All of them are trifling. Right. She is not going to rehabilitate that man. I live in Houston. She loves felon. See what I'm saying? Everybody keeps saying that that's what she loves. That's what she likes. Okay. She likes a felon. That's what she likes. And if you like a felon, that's your business. Cause I like felons sometimes too, depending on what they did, man. If you murked somebody, then I can't talk to you. Now, if you sold a little bit of drugs or something, I'll probably take you on, But if you did something, let me shut up. Sound like a whole hood rat. But no, on the serious tip though, you gotta be a stupid motherfucker to go to jail for the sake of some man that ain't even worth your time. Because I'm definitely not going to jail for no man. I don't give a fuck how good that is. I don't give a fuck how good that ass is. I'm not going to jail for you. So you might as well I'll do a lot of shit for you. But going to jail, I ain't one of them. I can't do it. I personally can't do it. Now, for those of you who can go to jail and take some time for your man and do, all the other shit, ride or die, doing 5 to 10 and all that other shit, my heart and hat goes out to you. I take my hat off to you if you can do it. But me personally, baby, I can't do that. I can't do it. I won't do it. You ain't gonna force me to do it. Okay. That's just the truth about it. Let me see. Let me look at prices coming in. Scotty Tracy, did y'all hear about the chick that got found guilty, flew from NY to this part of Florida and her ex's new girlfriend and got caught? No, I did not hear about that. And that's a crazy story. I might need to look into that to talk about it on another video. But let's move on to the next story. Now let's talk about Miss Ashanti. Let's talk about Ashanti. Now, Ashanti is in the blogs once again. And you want to know why she's in the blogs? Because she's gained weight. And I feel like that is the stupidest shit ever. But apparently, this nigga decided that he was going to come for Ashanti. And he got ate up for talking about her weight. And there was people talking about some poor Nelly this, poor Nelly that, and all that other shit, honey. So we're about to go ahead and get into it now. Let me remove this overlay and let's listen in on what this man had to say. Let's talk about it. Oh, shit. Ain't no... This is the man that was talking about her. Now, this is the dude that was talking about Ashanti's weight. Now, he said, and this is what he said. My bad. Get the shit out of me. But this is what he was saying. I'm gonna have to take this off and put it back up. But this is what he said at the bottom of the thing. He said, damn, Ashanti done got big. That baby blew her up. I hope she get back in the gym and get back down to the see my days are cold without you days. And then Scotty Bean put this up here and said, it be the heavy bone Beijing Warriors every time. Here's the thing. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. Like, first of all, let me put this up here. I'm gonna continue to let this shit play without the music though. First of all, look at you. Let's talk about it. Look at you. Look like you can fuck up a mean soul food plate. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. It's always dudes that look like that want to talk about a motherfucker and they weight and what they need to do to lose a couple of pounds. When you could use a bleaching. You could go to the goddamn gym your damn self if you want to be for real. Have you seen yourself lately? Are you paying attention to how the fuck you look? Because I'm just trying to understand how the fuck you sitting up here talking about Ashanti and how she look and how you hope she go back to the gym and go back to see my days were cold without you days. She ain't got to do shit. First of all, Ashanti is one of the few. Oh, my head, child. Ooh, scratched up. First of all, Ashanti is one of the few women in this industry that got a natural body. Never had no motherfucking surgery. It looks good without motherfucking surgery. Let's start there. You could use some surgery, bitch. Why you talking about she need to go back to her when her days are cold without you days, bitch? What days you need to go back to? Because it look like you ain't never had, you look like your days been cold with a plate of food right in front of you. I don't understand why niggas why bitch ass niggas like him or somebody like DJ Fatademics always got to talk about people. Now, I don't like to fat shame nobody. I don't really like talking about nobody weight. And the only time I really go into the weight thing is when it's a bitch ass nigga looking like this, trying to talk about some motherfucking body. Bitch, you could be walking the damn track with me right about now. Because, bitch, I take walks. You could be doing that right now. You could be walking the track right there with me, bitch, but you're not. You sit up here trying to criticize a motherfucker for how they look and they weight. Like, have you seen yourself lately? Like, get your sloppy Joe manwich pot belly ass the fuck out of my face. Like, why don't you do that? Get the fuck out my face. Like, what's it to you about her losing weight? Who the fuck are you to be talking about somebody's weight? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Can you see yourself in the mirror? Do you cover up the motherfucking mirror? That's what I'm trying to understand. And I bet that when you type that whole paragraph, you lost your breath like Destiny's Child. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Because I'm sure you got to wear a girdle. I'm sure you got to wear a waist trainer, bitch. You could be getting some motherfucking appointments at the liposuction doctor your motherfucking self. Who the fuck are you to be talking about somebody? Can you wear swim trunks like I can? Can you walk around with no shirt on like I can? I ain't got nobody like that. As a matter of fact, I got a bird ass chest, but I can walk outside with no shirt on. I bet you can't, pregnant bitch. I bet you can't. Like, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you to be speaking on anybody and how they look? And have you ever noticed that it's always the niggas that look like that always got something to say? Because I know when I was growing up and I was in school, it was always the niggas with the dingy shirts and the tweet shoes, you know, because they leaning over to the left and they dirty as shit, thinking that, oh, you on that gay shit, you don't need to say nothing to me. As if I want to talk to you. You're literally a dust mite. The fuck I look like talking to you? I do have standards as a gay man. Some kind. Sometimes I question my own standards because I like thugs and stuff. But bitch, please. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, for real, like, just sit your little bitch ass down. Don't nobody give a fuck about you and what the fuck you talking about, bitch. Okay, have you seen yourself? You can't talk about Ashanti. You can't talk about her. The fuck we talking about, bitch? I'm just saying. I don't like no bitch ass nigga playing with me like that. Don't do that. Because I don't like nobody coming for Ashanti, because Ashanti literally don't be doing shit to nobody. She be on her little vacations. She be getting dicked down by Nelly and don't be bothering no motherfucking body. But you bitch ass niggas want to come at her because she gained a little weight. She's a mother. She ain't got to stay in shape for your motherfucking ass, bitch. Who the fuck you supposed to be? Whew, that pissed me off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But that just literally, legitly pissed me off. And I know legitly ain't even no word. But he pissed me off because I don't like men like that. I don't like men that are bitch ass niggas. Like, I don't like men like that. I just feel like any man that sit up and talk about a woman like that is a bitch. Now, I know I be saying shit about women when I'm reviewing the shows and stuff like that, but I be talking about their behavior. Like, I really don't be talking about like a lot of shit like that right there, like speaking on her weight and shit like that and saying that she need to go back to this and go back to that. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're a bitch, and that's just what it is. Okay. And so I'm gonna tell you just like this before we move on to the next story. If no one's ever told you, I'm gonna tell you. You're a bitch ass nigga. You need to lose weight. You're pregnant, and you need to sit your bitch ass down, you goofy ass bitch. Okay? And we're done. Moving on to the next topic. We got T.S. Madison and Jess Hilarious. Okay? T.S. Madison and Jess Hilarious. Now, let's get into that. Now, T.S. Madison went live, and she dragged Jess Hilarious after finding out Snoop Dogg's new kids show features some same-sex couples, and saying, I need an apology. Y'all let that transvestite ass just try to serve me because I was defending my community. Okay. So yeah, she's about to She's about to go in on TS. So let's go ahead and get into that right now. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Say this because I saw this and I felt the way. I felt the way about this because y'all let that motherfucking Robert Townsend in the face looking ass bitch, Juice Hilarious, get her motherfucking masculine voice having ass up on that radio station and on her thing. And I said something to that hoe and y'all drugged me. Y'all drugged me all up and down. Y'all drugged me. I need an apology. Because y'all let that pussy ass motherfucking bumbleclot ass bitch get her tired, big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me. Y'all let transvestite ass Jess get her big wide nose ass up there and try to service me because I was defending my community against this shit right here. And then this turn around and happened. And everybody quiet. But now I see all the articles with my name attached to the shit. I'm looking at all the articles. Yahoo, Out Magazine. What else on here? Ooh, let me move this shit. Billboard. I see T.S. Madison's name all in that, right? T.S. Madison criticized his comments. T.S. Madison claps back. T.S. Madison this, T.S. Madison that, right? But y'all let that big wide nose ass Meteor Man get her motherfucking hoarse voice ass up there, and then y'all was on there dragging me for defending myself against that punk asshole who play host role games with me. And not only that, right? It's the punks in my community. It was the punks, homosexuals, fags, and shit in my motherfucking community who always get somewhere trying to be a pick Misha. Always somewhere trying to be a pick Misha and shit like that or whatever. Lisa, I don't need you to tell me to go to bed. Listen, I go to bed when I get ready. You can't tell me how to feel. You can't tell me how to feel when I'm always somewhere. Sometimes I'll be the only motherfucker saying some shit about my own community, and then they be the first punks that jump up there supporting a goddamn bull-nosed ass, puss-ass hole that thinks she funny. No, bitch, you funny looking. That thinks she funny and that's why I just be like, girl, this how I know you punks is backwards. And a lot of you hoes that be screaming out this shit, y'all, like we going to hell. I don't even want to be in heaven with none of you motherfuckers. If heaven gonna be filled with some of you pussy assholes that be always talking about something, we going to hell. I don't want to be in heaven with none of you motherfuckers, bitch. I'd rather go the other way. It's always this bullshit. Like I just sit back and I be when it all comes to the light. When it all hits the light, when it all comes to the light of fucking day, I just be like, so what you I want my apology. I would really appreciate my apology. I really would. Y'all be letting Petey Pablo jump all up and down and say all types of shit towards me. And I don't even really be tearing her up like I be wanting to tear her motherfucking ass up because I really don't got no pressure with homegirl. Because I don't want to have no problem with the brethren. Me and my brethren got enough shit going on. So that was just on my spirit while I'm sitting here chilling, watching TV. You get what I'm saying? That was on my spirit. Because I'm sitting here looking at this stuff. And yes, I got Google alerts on my motherfucking name, bitch. Because I want to know when, where, and what and how. What the fuck is you pussy ass hoes? How y'all hoes terrorizing me? I need to know. what lie you done told. And then I'm sitting here looking at this like, what the fuck? What? I'm like, what the fuck? Not glad. Y'all better do this right. Y'all better do this right. Cause I got drug on the radio. On the radio, I got drug on the motherfucker in the media. I got drugged because I said simply that he couldn't tell his motherfucking kids, bitch, that they adopted, or it was a single parent house and they adopted. I'm telling you, I'm going back looking at this and I'm gagging at this. I'm just gagging like, y'all tell media man to shut the fuck up. Anytime my name come up in any conversation about my community, you tell media man to hush. Hush. Tell that nigga to put her bottom lip up under her nose and hush and shut the fuck up. Anytime you see that motherfucking wide nose ass bitch with them long ass testicles in those panties saying anything about me up on that fucking show or anywhere that bitch sit at, you tell that hoe to go to another direction. Go get her dick sucked and leave the TS alone. Go get her dick sucked and leave TS alone when she's talking about her community. Anyway, good night.
Can I say?
I want to say this.
Can I say that this whole beef between TS and Jess Hilarious is exhausting as fuck? Like, I really hope that I'm not the only one that feels that way. Because, listen, I ain't never just been no fan of T.S. Madison like that. I don't give a fuck what she's done for the gay community. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. I don't care. So y'all can call me a pig me, whatever you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling y'all that. I ain't never been no fan like that. Also, I ain't never really been no fan of Just Hilarious either. You know what I mean? Like, never been a fan of her either. And I do feel like at the end of the day, Jess do be poking at T.S. Madison. I'm just gonna be for real with y'all. Just recently when they was on the Breakfast Club and they was talking, and then they were talking about T.S. and then I think Jess Hilarious was saying some shit like we're talking about women, like we want women's opinion. She put emphasis on women, you know what I mean? And she knew exactly what the fuck she was doing when she was doing it. That's why when it come down to TS and Just Hilarious, I can't necessarily be on neither side with that because they both be doing bullshit. And I be like, Jess, why are you picking at that woman? TS, why the fuck you picking at that woman? And why are you using her being a man, calling her a man as an insult? Because if somebody called you a man as a damn insult, you wouldn't like that. Now, mind you, if this was like over a decade ago when I was real reckless at the mouth, I probably would have called Jess Hilarious a goddamn man too. Because I mean, look at the material. But I ain't gonna say that because that ain't right. You a trans woman. You should not be trying to make fun of nobody looking like a man. Because when somebody say that you a man indefinitely, you don't like that. So we're gonna have to pick and choose what motherfucking insults we gonna use. But but at the end of the day, I'm tired of Jess and TS. You hoes don't like each other, so you hoes need to stop speaking on each other. I really, really wish that y'all would fucking stop. I'm telling y'all the truth. I wish y'all would fucking stop. I wish. Let me see what Two Face is saying. See, the issue is they keep trying to make this a cis versus trans issue, and it's not when it comes to them. These folks just don't like each other. Leave us out of it, and that's really the benediction of it all. They don't fucking like each other, and that's just what it is. But just y'all gotta just learn how to keep each other's names out of your mouth, out of each other's mouths. Like y'all know, I don't like certain folks, and I promise you, your name won't be in my mouth. I don't fuck with you, don't like you, dead you in my head. I ain't speaking on your name. You ain't got to worry about me saying nothing. Somebody mention your name, I walk away from the conversation. I promise you. I remember we was out for Pride this past August, and we were at Cameron's house, and somebody brought up one of them web girls that I don't fuck with, and I walked the fuck off from that motherfucking conversation. I'm like, I won't be involved in this conversation. Won't be involved. I ain't saying shit, positive or negative. I ain't saying shit about that bitch. I don't fuck with that bitch. I ain't saying nothing. That's I walked away so fast because I don't want nothing to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't. I don't want to share no space with nobody I don't fuck with. I don't want to speak on nobody I don't fuck with. I don't care to have no conversation about nobody I don't fuck with. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about you. Don't care. And ain't nobody gonna sit up here and tell you that I said anything about you because they'll be fucking lying. Okay? And that's on period. I promise you, when I don't like your ass, I don't like you. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know that. But yeah, I just wish that people would really, when it come down to it, I just need I just need for them to just stop. Leave each other alone, stop speaking on each other. Let's stop. Let me see. You would be surprised at the amount of people that can't stand me that I couldn't care less about. When the dislike doesn't affect your day-to-day, it doesn't matter. And don't. I agree. But we're gonna move on to the next and the last topic of this live, and that is Brandy and Monica. Y'all know those are my faves, and y'all do know that I cannot wait for the concert. They'll be coming here to Atlanta on Halloween, and I cannot wait. I gotta find me something to wear, honey. I gotta find me an outfit. I gotta find me a suit to put on. Like I'm for real. I'm gonna buy me a suit for this concert. Okay, and that's just on period. However, Brandy got a little bit of backlash on the internet, and we're gonna talk about that for a little while, and then we're gonna get the fuck up off of here. Now, they was performing in Chicago. And Brandy left the stage or whatever. But let's get into what we hopefully I don't get no copyright strike because of the music in the background. But let's go ahead and look at this real quick. Don't you know you're so fine, you're so fine, it's all my life.
Something happened that tried to take the voice away. But you know what? God's grace and His mercy continues to allow me to do this every day. And while some day I'm making the devil my footstool to come out here every night, I'm not doing it. I definitely want to say it's an honor to share the stage with Brandy, Norwood. Now I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took 27 years to figure out what we were supposed to be. And what I realized in these years is who many other people in the midst of what was just supposed to be us. So something happened that tried to take the voice away. But you know what? Just the way I feel. As I say thank you to everyone. I want y'all to make some noise all around this room. love you because I know who I am going to. And I'm gonna stand on here in the rivers and sing this real shit and tell y'all about all this crazy stuff I've been going through. Just the way I feel. As I say, thank you each and every one of you.
Okay, so that was Monica doing the speech before ending the whole concert. Now, people were going in on Brandy, and some people were taking swipes at Monica as well. Everybody was pissed off about Brandy abruptly leaving the stage during the tour, and people wanted their money back, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And what I did not like, because of course we did not know exactly what was going on at the show. We don't know why at the time. We did not know why Brandy stormed away or left the show or whatever. Like, we didn't know why. But the first thing that they were doing, and I don't know why they do this, is that they were so happy that happened, because now they can get their ass up here and say, oh, we knew they weren't gonna make it. I don't know why people are so invested and so obsessed with these girls beefing. I don't know why they obsessed with these girls beefing. They're not beefing anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all cannot allow people to move forward and just become friends and work together. Brandy and Monica have been compared for many years now. I'm a millennial, okay? So I grew up on Brandy and Monica. So I know every Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah, Maya, that was my time. Like, I grew up on them. And I just want to say that it's annoying to be in my late 30s now, and I'm still hearing these same comparisons, or people trying to constantly make it look like these girls are not getting along. It is possible for people that used to be that feuded, they could be cool. But what's so crazy is that you could tell that Brandy and Monica took the steps to really get their friendship together and really be able to get out here on this tour. Because even before the tour came out, there was already rumors about them not being able to work together and stuff like that. And I just don't feel like any of that is true. I don't like it when people create issues with people when they're trying to do something positive and do something great. As a millennial kid, I love Brandy and Monica. And the fact that they're going on this tour is great for music lovers like myself. Like, this gonna be my third concert I've been to this year. I started the year off with Mary J. Blige. That was my birthday gift to myself. Then I went to the Keisha Cole concert by myself in July. I went to the Mary concert by myself. I went to the Keisha Cole concert by myself. And then I'm going to the Brandy and Monica concert with Jamar, Jeremy, and Tremel. I think Carl going too. We all going to the concert. So it's just like, yeah. I love Brandy and Monica, and I love them enough to pay money to go to this tour. And I might go to that damn December show. Period. I might go. I don't know why it's like they're praying for the downfall on this tour, and I don't understand why they are. Because they were so quick to say, oh, they beefing. It's something wrong with them. They beefing. It didn't even look like they were beefing. Because they were really beefing, why would Monica come out and give that little speech or whatever? You feel what I'm saying? So, however, we're going to move on to Brandy. Now, Brandy put out a statement, and she said this: to my dear fans in Chicago, thank you all for the overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, your prayers. I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance in Chicago. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals last night, I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint, and everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well-being was the utmost importance. I still made the decision to try to return and give it my all despite not feeling okay. With having to make some adjustments in the show being very technical, unfortunately, it was impossible to fully connect sonically with the production. I really appreciate everyone's best efforts. I'm deeply grateful to my sister Monica for stepping up with such grace and professionalism, and the entire crew for their continued care and support. I went from the arena to see a doctor nearby and have taken the proper precautions to help moving forward. Your understanding, patience, and unwavering belief mean the world to me. I look forward to returning to the stage, stronger and more grateful than ever, alongside my girl Monica tonight in Indianapolis. With all my love, Brandy. Now, Brandy came out with when Monica came out, and basically, brought us this statement, there were people that still didn't believe Brandy. There were people still mad at Brandy. There were people still trying to say, "Oh, Brandy was mad because her sound was bad. This is damage control. She was lipping. She was doing this. She was doing that, and all this other shit." You know what I mean? So I just feel like people are looking for issues with this tour. I don't care what nobody say, but they are, and I don't give a fuck. I love Brandy and Monica, and I cannot wait to go to this concert because y'all know I love music. Y'all know that. I can't wait. But um, I'm just glad. I'm just glad that it would be like I get to go because I've been to concerts where Monica was there. Like I went to the Great Escape tour. I went to her, little shows that she do here and there in Mississippi, but for her to have her own tour with Brandy, that's a big thing. And I'm just ready to go to this tour and snap my fingers. I'm ready to snap my fingers and be like this and like that. I'm gonna move along. I want you, and I feel the same. We all too. Be sure I know by now, but if we can prove our love like this and like that, I'm gonna move along. What? I can't wait to get up in there and snap my motherfucking fingers, okay? Okay. Some people say that I'm not the same girl, and then I think that I'm in my own world just because they think that I have changed. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I got to do. Some people think that I was sitting on top of the world. Or even Kelly. Long as she performs Down on Love off that Talk a Good Game album, I am good, okay? Don't give a fuck about Money Long. Don't give a fuck about her. I can show up late. I don't really care to see her. But you know what? Y'all might disagree with me. Y'all might disagree, but that's okay. Listen, if only K. Michelle and Tamar could get it right, they would have been great openers for this show. They would have been so good to open this show. And this comes from a motherfucker that don't even care about the Muppet like that. But K. Michelle and Tamar would have been great openers for this show. I would have loved to see them on tour with Brandy and Monica. Because they both respect Brandy and Monica. They're both highly inspired by them too. K. Michelle has always said that Brandy was one of her biggest influences. She also said the same thing about Monica. Tamar has said that about Brandy and Monica, but I keep forgetting. Monica don't fuck with Tamar or K. Michelle at this point. So I don't know. But they would have been so good for this fucking show. Oh my God. Anyway. But y'all, that's all I really got. That's all. But let me tell y'all one more thing before we go. The Scorpion Show. Speaking of inspirations, the Scorpion Show. I want the Scorpion Show to put out more videos a week. Okay? I want to see him back in his prime. I just want to say that. Because sometimes I don't be getting, sometimes when I get notifications about him and Mikhail doing videos, I'll be like, yes, they're doing videos. But then it'd be like, so, I really want to see Kevin come back and really slay the gang because I know that Sweet Addictions is coming back. And I'm very happy to see her coming back. We need the OGs to come back. I feel like myself, Ashley, Bundy, Rocks, we've been kind of holding it down for the OGs that don't really put out, content no more or don't really put it out as often as they used to. I feel like we've been holding it down for them. But I would love to see them come back. I need to see them come back. I love me some Kevin. I need Kevin and Mikhail to do at least 3 videos a week. I know that we all work and shit, but I just want to see them back. I want to see them back. And I'm going to come back to Kevin once again and I'm gonna come back once again, and I'm gonna go back to Kevin again and see if he want to do a blackout again. Because we talked about it last year, but I would love to do that. But you know, we'll see. Monica don't like K Michelle. That's what the word was, okay? Because that's what the rumors was in 2016. So I really don't know. But if you notice, I haven't seen Monica interact with K Michelle in years, so it might be true. I don't know. But y'all, before we go, y'all do know that I am on a new web series, and it is called The Scene ATL, and it will be airing on the Stylish TV platform on YouTube. So before we go, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this first promo because they're working on the next teaser, and we're gonna play this first teaser for the show, and then you know, of course, while it's playing, my moderators will be sharing the link to the platform and stuff like that. We're gonna play that, and then I'm gonna come back and do my last word. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Say what I say and do what I will. They tryna do what I do, they lacking the skill. And I know I'm going up, running for the hills. Removing myself from the fade, I keep it too real. Bitch, I got businesses. I'm a brand house. I ain't wasting time is money. What you playing for? Never sleeping on me, I got hits that put the K in up. And yeah, I hear you talking, tell me what you saying though. Yeah, baby, I came in a step on the scene.
And yes, that is the new show, The Scene ATL, starring myself, Carl, DJ, Delon, JT, and Bando. The show will be coming out in December, so be on the lookout for that. Okay. The Meet the Cast should be coming out soon. They just dropped the BTS videos on Instagram. And then the next teaser should be coming out, and then the super trailer. So be on the lookout for that. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the platform so you guys can see me on The Scene ATL in December. So with that being said, y'all, my book is out right now. It's called That's Why You're Lonely. It's available on Amazon and Kindle. Pre-sales are still going out. So as I told y'all before, please stay alert when I drop a short. Every time I go to the post office and deliver books, there's a short that will be dropped letting you guys know where the books are headed. I have about 20 something books to send out. I got 20 plus more. And it's no more than 24. I think it's 24. 24 more books to send out. So be on the lookout for them. They are coming. Okay. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts at the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see your smile, someone probably can melt with the cause is still. Nigga, I was just wishing, can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?